Once upon a time, two Canadians, Pablo and Johnny, set off on the road with a van full of dreams and a head full of, well, not much else. Their mission? To make it to Los Cabos, Baja, California, and maybe learn a thing or two along the way. In this episode, they brave the icy grip of Nebraska, feast like kings in Denver, and somehow stumble their way into the deserts of Utah. Along the way, they prove one thing: you don't need a map, just a bit of luck and an even bigger appetite for chaos. This is just the first chapter of a 4-part epic. The trail ahead, it's dusty, wild, and full of surprises. So hang on tight. This story's just getting started.
It's midnight, and we're about to cross the United States without stopping. That's around 4,000 kilometers. No, wait, we're gonna ask.
Hey there, what's up?
What's up?
What's on your mind?
If we are leaving from Montreal, and we're driving all the way down to Los Cabos, by car, how many kilometers is this?
Driving approximately 6,000 kilometers from Montreal to Los Cabos sounds like an epic road trip. Are you planning to take it all in one go, or make stops along the way? There's so much to see on a route like that.
We won't stop. We will drive as fast as possible, with Johnny Horsepower and Palo Revolver.
Yeah!
It's pretty crazy how much things we got.
We're going straight for it, man. Tu peux sortir par là-bas.
Ouais.
And I will always love. Ça me coûte ses doigts. This squeegee is for very small people. It's for dwarves. It's a dwarf squeegee.
So because Nick was a little bit tired last night, he did sleep while I was driving. But now the captain is taking the wheel.
Today on the menu, 2,497 kilometers. It's gonna take us around 22 hours to reach the city of Denver, which is in the central United States of America.
Let's roll!
Let's go!
When I saw my woman kiss another man, said I know, no baby, no not again. Another loss of love, another broken heart. ain't got no love alone.
Montreal to Denver. Every Canadian's rite of passage to the Southwest. First, Ontario, endless and dull. Then Michigan, gray and bumpy. Indiana and Illinois, forgettable. And Nebraska, just Nebraska. But hang tight, partner. Past the wasteland, the Rockies are calling.
We're in Illinois. It's minus 12. We're gonna be in Denver in 12 hours.
Look at him. Pablo Revolver and Johnny Horsepower, grinning ear to ear, thinking they've got the world by the tail. Music's loud vibes are high, and not a brain cell between M's worried about what's ahead. But out here on the open road, things have a way of turning faster than a tumbleweed in a twister. And these two cowboys are rolling headfirst into a dangerous ice storm, where every mile forward might just be their dumbest idea yet.
All right, moving on to today's weather.
Our first major snowstorm of the year.
That big storm sweeping across the Midwest this morning, covering a large part of the country with snow and ice.
More than 60 million Americans are in the grip of a huge winter storm.
What could be one of their biggest snowfalls in the last few years.
It's a powerful system set to affect nearly 60 million of us, and it's already dumping snow as a blizzard in the Midwest.
Last night we were on the highway and the van started sliding on side to side, you know, changing lanes without steering the wheel. So I was like, okay, this is called black ice. So you don't have any traction with the tires. But there were a lot of semi trucks in the ditch. So we decided to stop because it was too dangerous. One of the worst conditions that I've ever seen on Highway 80 so far. And I've been on that road like 10, 12 times. And now there's a group of semi-trucks in the ditch right now. He tried to do a kickflip with a semi-truck.
What people don't know is that the two Canadians were born in ice storms.
Let's go foot skating.
After conquering the icy grip of Nebraska, Pablo and Johnny rolled into Denver, a place of old friends and fresh air.
We just arrived in Denver at Dillon's and Julie's house, and we're gonna go eat because we were invited for dinner.
They met up with Dillon and Julie, sharing laughs, swapping stories, and enjoying a hot meal to recharge their bodies.
How's it going, buddy? That was a drive? That was a good drive.
That looked large.
It was the guy.
The little series we made was.
Hey! What it was? Yeah. I tried so hard to make.
To me, we're starting a podcast. No, you're not.
But their stop was cut short.
We have to cross the Rocky Mountains under a snowstorm. And this is not the best idea. So let's go. Before they wake up.
Well,
Turns out, that so-called deadly storm was nothing more than a light dusting of snow. But leave it to Pablo to turn a few flakes into the blizzard of the century. Guess every cowboy needs his drama. Utah desert marks the end of the first chapter, but don't let that fool ya. Pablo and Johnny's adventure is far from over. Ahead lies San Diego, a city where plans need making, supplies need gathering, and the van needs a little TLC before crossing into Mexico.
We are now at Factory Buttes. Look. We could say it's in the middle of Buttes fuck nowhere.
Shut up, Pablo. If you know these two, nothing ever goes quite as planned. There'll be hiccups, there'll be laughs, and you can bet there'll be a whole lot of nonsense. Stay tuned, folks. The trail to Baja is just getting started.
The pain, and I must admit, 'cause I am lactose intolerant. I can't eat cheese, but I don't give a shit. I